welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing something different, and I may actually make this a series, but basically we're going to be ranking Dino Dan Dino dinosaurs, which I think is actually just called Dino but I'm going to refer to it as Dino Dan Dino but anyways, yeah. So pretty much if you didn't know, to get creatures in this game you actually do have to pay for them, but they're actually not too expensive, so yeah. I'm going to actually try to get every single species in this game at some point, but I decided I'm going to review each pack so you know which ones you should buy and which ones you don't want to buy. So yeah. Anyways, also if you really just want to see the creatures, well, you can see them here because you can't actually find too many videos of this stuff. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. But pretty much you start off with one free creature, which is Kentrosaurus, which I'll do a video on that later on. But today we're doing diverse species pack number I believe 3. Yeah, diverse species 3, I believe. So yeah. Anyways. Let's jump into this video. So first, to start off, I do want to mention that this pack has the most species out of any packs in the game, which each pack costs about $2.99, I believe. Though except for a few, like a select few packs do cost less, but each pack usually has a certain amount of species in it. Which usually, the lowest pack I believe is the flying species pack, which has like 3 species in it, and then the most is this pack, which has 9 species in it, which is really nice. Though we're going to be ranking them because yeah, so we're just at the end of this video we're going to rank just the whole pack in general, but also I'm going to give a star rating for each creature on a scale of 1 to 10. But anyways, first we do have our first species, which is let's see again. So yeah, I am reacting to live footage, but yeah, here we have the first species, which is the nanuqsaurus, which the model looks great except for the feathers. I don't know what happened to the feathers because it looks literally nothing like the one from the show, but it has a few different bites. So when you tap the head, it does a bite, and then I believe when you tap the arms, it does kind of a roar. Tap the back or the legs, it does a stomp, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, sometimes I accidentally move the creature, and when you try to tap the tail, it does that. So yeah, when you tap the tail, it just kind of does a lower roar like that. So yeah, I think this species, generally this species would get a way higher rating if it wasn't for the feathers looking so bad for some reason. But yeah, generally looks good. I'd probably give it like, I don't know, 4 out of 10 because of the feathers. Next we move on to ozraptor. Ozraptor, the feathers look better, though they still are pretty bad. And yeah, I don't know what's about, but the head looks a little bit weird. And yeah, it has several different roars. And again, I actually keep on moving this creature. But yeah, the ozraptor is a pretty nice one. So yeah, I do think that it could look a little bit better in the face again, and then also the feathers could work better. Some of the species do have better feathering, and I think the animation is actually decently solid, though it doesn't do a crazy lot. So yeah, the colorations look nice generally. The model looks similar to the one in the show, but the one from the show actually has kind of like a mane of white feathers around the head. But I give this thing probably maybe a 5 out of 10 stars. Next we move on to troodon, which probably has one of the best feathers in this pack. There's one other creature that may have better feathers, but yeah, this species is a pretty nice one so far. Though I do have to say, the eye on this thing is horrifying. I don't know why it looks like that. The animations do look pretty solid. I mean, all you really need for a troodon. Though I do think these creatures would be nice if they had a walking animation and they actually moved around. I don't know why, I just think that would look nice. But yeah, it also doesn't look much like the one from the show. It kind of looks like a mixture between the Dino Dan one and Dino Dan Trek's Adventure. Oh, sorry, my finger for there. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, this model is honestly good except for the eye. Actually, just for the whole entire face, it looks off. Probably give it like a 3. Actually, yeah, maybe a 4-star rating as well. Now we have sirenthesaurus, which this is probably the best feather species in this pack. Well, the feathers on the back of the head look a little bit weird. The animations also look really nice. It has really nice animations, and yeah, generally, I do really like the colorations of the species. Yeah, I just really love this one, and yeah, I think this is a pretty good species. Though I do have to say this, some of the creatures do have issues with their feet clipping into the ground, which is not the worst. But yeah. Anyways, I'd probably give that one probably like actually a good 7 out of 10. Now we have corythosaurus, which the corythosaurus model looks a bit flat in some areas for some reason, but this is based off the Dino Dan the movie model. And generally, I do think this the animations are pretty fluent, though a little bit weird, and yeah, the model is not the best. Honestly, there's another hadrosaur in this pack which I think is better, and generally I'd give this one maybe like a I don't know, maybe like a 4.5 out of 10, maybe a 5. Though I do think it is also the largest species in this pack, and yeah, the sound work is pretty decent as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna show off the model a little bit more, and yeah. Dude, this is really the only good look you can get at the Dino Dan the movie model, though the actual model does look better in film. But next we have ugrunaaluk. But anyways, this one is an edit. It's technically a recolored Myosaur, but this is one of the best models in this pack. Well, probably the second best model in this pack, or third. But yeah, the colorations are good. The animation, I believe it shares with corythosaurus, but I think it looks much better. Or maybe it doesn't share the animation. I think it might share the animations, but anyways, yeah. I think this model is much better, and I'd give it a good solid 8 out of 10 actually. It's just a good basic hadrosaur. So an 8 out of 10 it gets. Next we have proceratosaurus, which is an actual remodeled ozraptor. Well, it's actually not even remodeled, just a recolored ozraptor, though that's because that's how it looks in the show, even because it was kind of just a species that appears once. But anyways, yeah, proceratosaurus, honestly, I think it would look so much better without the feathers, since it actually has no feathers in the show, in the episode it appears in. And, I think they just have that since the ozraptor has it in this. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it looks better than the ozraptor, so maybe like a 6, maybe 5.5. But next we're on the eoraptor, which eoraptor actually has feathers, unlike the one in the show. It also has more coloration. The one from the show is just light green with dark striping. But I do think this one's animations are really nice, though I believe it does share its model and animations with Compsognathus. But, yeah, I really do like this one. Eoraptor, I actually give a pretty decent rating of, I don't know, maybe like a 7 out of 10. Probably one of my favorite species in this pack. Though these ratings may be a bit high, especially compared to other species. I'm just kind of rating them compared to each other. But, next, we have Bellusaurus, and this is my favorite species in the pack. I don't know why. It is just a recolored version of the Eoraprosaurus, and the Eoraprosaurus probably is better since it's blue. But yeah, this one has decent animations. Actually, it's really decent animations. The model looks really good, and yeah, this is just generally my favorite species in the pack. It's just generally an obscure species, which also only appears in one episode. The same episode as the Proceratosaurus and Eoraptor. The only two species that are not in the game from that episode are the I believe the other sauropod that's a recolor of the Eoraprosaurus, but it's a gray color, and then we also have the other sauropod. I mean the other Compsognathus, which is just a featherless compy, and they probably didn't add it since they didn't want to remove the feathers. But anyways, I give this species probably the highest rating out of the pack, a 9 out of 10. And again, I'm ranking these against each other, so not in general. But I'm just going to show off all the models from a side view, since we don't have too many images of these models. So, yeah. Generally, I do really like these models. I did decide to do this video outside. But, yeah, I decided to rank this pack, just since I have not shown off the other ones, since I have seen them before, but I don't have them anymore. But anyways, I rank this pack a good 5 out of 10. If you want some species and you want to see some new things you don't see in the show too often, then I recommend you get it. Especially since the whole pack is $2.99. So yeah, I do recommend getting this pack if you just plan on getting only one pack of species. I'd actually prefer you get like the second pack when you scroll down. I recommend you get that one instead. But this is a close second if you just want to get a bunch of species, since this has the most species and 9 of them. So yeah, generally I think it's pretty decent. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, and goodbye. Okay, I kind of forgot to put that in, but I will add it into right now. But anyways, if you want to see more of these videos, just comment down below. And also, if there's a specific pack you want me to do a review of, well, let me know, because I'll take into consideration when I purchase the next pack I decide to do a review on. And yeah, also I forgot to mention that each species, you don't actually have to buy the packs to get species. If you want to just get one species, you can buy it individually for 99 cents. But generally, it's way better to get the whole pack, since you get, like, for example, well, it depends actually. Like the flying species pack, honestly, it's going to be about the same price. Actually, it'd be slightly cheaper if you buy those individually. But for this pack especially, you're pretty much getting three dinosaurs for $1. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And yeah, again, if there's any pack you want me to buy specifically, let me know, because I plan on getting a few more packs in the upcoming days and do more reviews on them. And yeah, I also plan on doing a few concepts for some species that are missing from the app. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.